Joining us later, she scaled the heights of the UK and US charts in the 80s and 90s, and she's got another smash hit on her hands as part of a West End hit musical, Hairspray. That's Belinda Carlisle. And she's my old GMTV mucker turned novelist. It's the hilarious Penny Smith. Heaven is a place on earth, leave a light on. We want the same thing. No, I'm not describing Jane's Domestic Bliss. They're all titles of smash hit records by our first guest. An original member of punk girl band The Girl Goes, she went on to find massive success as a solo artist on both sides of the Atlantic. She's back in the UK now in must-see musical Hairspray. Please welcome Belinda Carlisle. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
How are you enjoying it? How's it going?
Well, last night was the first night. And tonight's the second night. But I didn't mess up.
Well, that's good.
I gave myself a big pat on the shoulder.
Is it nerve-wracking? Because obviously, you know, you're used to performing, but is this something completely out of your comfort zone?
I've never done anything like this before, so it's out of my comfort zone. But so, I think that's a good thing.
You've never acted? Is this what you're saying? This is your first theatre role?
This is my first
wow.
thing. Yeah.
What a musical to choose.
Yeah. I know. You know, something. I always thought that it was something I always wanted to do, and I love the part. It's a really funny part. So.
Tell us about your part. Will you playing?
Velma Von Tussle, and
she's nasty, isn't she?
She's kind of it's fun playing a nasty person because I'm so sweet. But she's funny too. She's very camp and kind of desperate, a desperate woman.
Well, she does fantastic numbers, though, hasn't she?
Yeah, amazing. Miss Baltimore Crabs. Yeah, that's my big number. Yeah, yeah.
Is it more fun playing a baddie? Because obviously, you know, this is your first role. Do you think that because you get the chance to play something that's so far removed from yourself, you can kind of throw yourself into it with abandon?
Yeah, and it was. When I was being coached, when I was, studying the part, I had to let it go, and I was kind of surprised at myself. Actually, it was a lot of fun, very interesting.
And how long are you going to be here performing?
To the end of January.
So quite a while.
Yeah. Yeah.
So is this giving you a taste for acting now, or musicals or plays?
I'll talk to me in about 3 months, and then we'll see. But I mean, I love it, and the energy's great. Everybody's really nice in the cast, and it's a big family.
It's like being with a band, isn't it? Because the camaraderie in a cast is fantastic.
Yeah,
isn't it?
it's great.
So you know what that's like. So you must enjoy that.
I do like the camaraderie, and it's yeah. I mean, it's a great atmosphere to work in. You feel very safe.
Yes, exactly.
You're very obviously we know you more here as a solo artist, but obviously your first major success, as it were, was with the Go-Go's. Now, I have to hold my hands up and say you were the first concert I ever went to see. It was with the Go-Go's.
Are you serious?
Yes, it was in Canada years and years ago.
Which one
in the 80s.
Where were you?
I'm
in the middle.
Oh my gosh, you look completely
But you still perform with the Go-Go's, don't you?
Yeah, we do. We work every now and then, and we have a big following in the States still, so we're lucky.
Wow.
Do you enjoy it? Do you like getting back together?
Yeah, I do. I mean, it's one big happy dysfunctional family, and
it's just like us.
We have a good time.
Yeah.
We've grown up together. We know each other like better than we know our husbands and wives or whatever,
And also, you've been through so much together. We were talking about emotional timelines and how through your 20s and 30s, your life dips and troughs and peaks and troughs and what have you. How would you say your journey's been?
Well, I had to learn everything the hard way. That's been my journey. And I think the 20s, I thought I was invincible. 30s, I thought I was invincible. 40s, I kind of got that probably I wasn't invincible. And I think actually 40s for me was you know, everybody said, oh, life begins at 40, it's great. I found my 40s really, really tough, actually. And it was, that's kind of when I came to terms with a lot of things, a lot of my baggage that got to be too heavy to carry. And I had to deal with it.
How did you come to terms with it, though? How
Facing it and being honest with myself. And that was the first step. And actually, I mean, I don't want to go about my childhood, but I mean, it was well known I was a drug addict for 30 years, and that kind of all came to a head when I was 45. So it's a long time.
Were you born in Hollywood?
Yeah, I was actually in Hollywood. I was a real
Miss Hollywood, yeah. So
Yeah.
did that sort of not help with the situation, being around that sort of environment?
I think that
You didn't
LA
have to be a bad girl, though, surely, living
No,
in Hollywood.
I kind of liked being a bad girl. Well, I think for me, living in LA, I mean, I've been living in France for 16 years. Yeah. And I think that LA is, when I get to dip in and out, and I go back there quite a bit, it's on the surface, it's really easy, and you can park, and you know, it's nice weather, but it's a very hard city in a lot of ways, and it can really play with your head.
And also, you live in somewhere like France, which is so sort of grounded, and everybody's allowed to express themselves. And then you go to LA, and everyone's like, what do you feel about men having plastic surgery? Because surely you see that when you're in LA.
Well, I mean, I know I have double standards, but for me, it's kind of creepy.
It's not double
I
standard.
mean, honestly, I know, and it's double standards like you were watching it. Yeah, it doesn't appeal to me. No. I mean, then that's just my thing. I prefer men when they're aging, and I like lines and.
Wouldn't it be lovely if they preferred us that way?
Yeah,
as well?
I know. Well, the thing is, it's okay for them to do that because, I mean, you know, why shouldn't they, really?
Exactly. And and why shouldn't women if they want to?
Absolutely.
So, for my personal taste, no, I like a little bit
A real man.
rough.
Quite.
Yeah.
So you like wrinkles? You like wrinkles and grey hair and saggy man boobs and fat.
I know this is a man boob comment. I thought, okay, she has a point.
Belinda, good luck with Hairspray.
Thank you.
I know you've only got one under your belt, but you know, you're going to rock. You're going to be great. It's Belinda Carlisle, everyone.
Thank you.